today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Cleveland Browns versus Derek Carr and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
First opened in 1999, there's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Hurts. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's brought down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. It's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Hurts escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver. Back to throw again. And it's 3rd and short. Buying time to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Van Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Carr going to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Kelsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable for Lockett. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one, 38 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Tucker's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. If 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Well, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now left side on the swing pass. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Carr now on first down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Kenny Golladay. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and
this is caught inside the 5. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, and it's the Jaguars who are out in front. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. From there, it's a short trip in the Sunshine State down to Miami, as the Dolphins are at home as well. And they trail the visiting Bills in that ball game at halftime. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Colts trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute off.
Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and they're right back where they started at that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Carr. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here's Carr to throw. Able to find Lazard. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Carr. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Carr going to try and throw on third down. He'll get this to Lazard. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Carr now on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Thomas has got it, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Call it a gain of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down. To throw his Carr. That's complete to Lazard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. They run. It's Williams. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have got it. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown from the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time for Cleveland.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll get this one to Galladay. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Carr. For the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. On 1st down, Carr. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt makes that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now Carr, got to have this one. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry to try again after the sack. Carr. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Carr. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaac Yianum in there to pick it. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On second and very short, Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll sink now to 0-4.
Come and get me.